both hands just because when it came to elegy for the USS Arizona, I am definitely one of those, and I said this at the last concert, and I will say this again. I firmly believe our former mayor has said that Lake Havasu City is the most patriotic city in the United States, and I firmly agree with that. And with that being said, I'm going to read a little bit of this, just kidding, not a little bit of this insert in here, because I found this one pretty interesting. And it says this. It says, U.S. Navy Band number 22 held the unique distinction in that its members were formed together, trained together, and transferred together. In May of 1941, these Navy musicians were assigned to the USS Arizona at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. On the morning of December 7, 1941, all 21 members of the USS Arizona Band, ranging in age from 19 to 31, perished in the attack on Pearl Harbor. Elegy is a tribute to the lasting legacy of the members of the USS Arizona Band, in tune with over 1,100 other sailors in the sunken wreckage of the Arizona. A solo snare drum begins and ends in peace, and the familiar strains of Eternal Father Strong to Save are used to create a moving tribute to all veterans who have made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. And with that being said, December 7th, 1941 is a date which will live in infamy. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Here is Elegy of the USS Arizona. to change things up a bit. I know I didn't mean to make you that sad. I know it was really pretty. But now we get to move on to some more fun and exciting things. So we have our own holiday tradition right here with Symphonic Winds. And that is the reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" at our concerts. The very first year that we started this tradition, it was my husband that did it. Last year we had a little elf named Jean, who was Greg's wife. Hi Jean, I know you're here. And then today I get to introduce to you Jim Beaver, who is the nephew to our first clarinet player over here, Jill Andrews. So here is Jim Beaver.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring. Not your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
He was practicing.
Yeah, just need to warm up there. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose was like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside on his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."